man, this was tough. Okay, this was a tough loss. The Arizona Cardinals, as you guys could see, got embarrassed in Mexico to the 49ers. That doesn't even make sense, man. It's late at night. It's about to be 1 in the morning. And I want to still make this video because I've had a little bit of time now, a couple hours to digest this loss. And I mean, in conclusion, we just don't care. I mean, we're just a franchise that doesn't care. Unpassionate players, as you guys could see, except for a few players, aka Buda Baker, and some, other talented folks on our team. But letting George Kittle get that touchdown on the sideline solidified the fact that the Arizona Cardinals are just losers. We are in a loser franchise, or we are losers as a franchise, I guess, to better put my words there. We are just horrible. We are garbage. Anything bad you can say about football, you could say about the Arizona Cardinals. We're terrible. I mean, this team is horrid. And you guys are probably thinking, well, Daniel, you guys had a lot of injuries. And yes, that's true. Rodney Hudson's been out since fucking week 1, week 2, our best lineman. Kyler Murray missing his second game. Colt McCoy did okay. Obviously he missed some throws, missed some reads, and he's a backup, so I'm not gonna really point this game out to him. I'm gonna point this game out to I would say the defense and the D line, man. The D line played like fucking garbage this game. Now going against the San Francisco Niners O line, I thought, okay, it's gonna be a pretty tough task, but I didn't expect it to be this bad. Leaky Fotu should never see football time ever again. That dude fucking reeks. Please tell me, okay? Please tell me a time where you have heard Leaky Fotu's name on TV if you watch the Cardinals games. Never. That dude sucks. Our best pass rushers are J.J. Watt, which, again, he's still pretty good even though he's kind of, getting older in age, and Zach Allen, which he's been actually decent this year, so I'm not going to say anything about him. But everyone else on the pass rushing side has been terrible. And looking at Jimmy G tonight, I mean, he scorched us, especially with all that time in the pocket. There was so much time in the pocket for Jimmy G tonight, and he capitalized off of that. There was literally zero pressure. Like, there was no pressure in this game. Like, Jimmy G's literally, if you look at like the post-game interviews with Jimmy G, his jersey is still white. That motherfucker could literally not shower and wake up the next morning still smelling fresh because of how fucking much of a breeze that game was for him. It got so bad to the point where the backup quarterback came in because of how fucking bananas he was going. Okay, and the same thing for the Cardinals. Trace McSorley had to come in late in the fourth because we're fucking losers. We don't play with no hearts. We just gave up. That's the story of the 2022 Cardinals, man. We just give up. And that's the story of our franchise as well, man. We just a franchise that gives up. We settle for mediocrity. We're never going to probably win shit ever. And it's our season's officially done. I know I said our season was cooked like last week. Oh, not last week because we did win. I'm saying the time we lost to Seattle, I said our season's over. But this loss for real solidified. It's like the cherry on top. This loss was the cherry on top to solidify the 2022 season for the Arizona Cardinals. And we're just an abomination of a franchise. There's no passion on this team. There's like no soul, no culture, no nothing. As I said before, we are just a wing it football team. A football team where we do the essentials, and then once it comes to game time, we just go whatever, we don't construct shit. We don't have no momentum. We always do some random shit. I knew from the first play of the game that we most likely lost this game. And matter of fact, we got fucking blown out. Okay, if you guys didn't know what the first play was, it was a jet sweep to Rondale Moore, and he lost like 4 fucking yards. It's like, why call that your first play? And second thing, let me talk about James Conner real quick. Why in the first half are you not wearing gloves? Why? Okay, I will never understand. And the worst part is that he decided to put the gloves on in the second half once he missed that one-handed catch. He tried to go for like a one-handed catch. The ball, kind of hits off the hand that doesn't have gloves because he's not wearing gloves. And then the Niners safety, I don't know who it was, I kind of forgot, picked the ball off. And that right there kind of really turned around the game. Also, another thing that turned around the game was that fucking terrible call, against the Cardinals where supposedly some guy had like a face mask. It's like, where was the face mask? It was just a bad call. Shit refs tonight. I won't lie. The refs in Mexico City were shit. I don't know if they were drunk, drinking, pre-gaming before the game, but they missed a lot of calls. I wouldn't say they missed a lot of calls. They just missed some big calls that were just really, really dumb. But other than that, our pass rush was non-existent tonight. I honestly, I didn't really see much of Maji. I don't know how to say his name. The Sanders dude, number 41. I don't know. Don't know how to say his first name. I didn't really see a lot of him tonight, which is disappointing because he had a good game against the Rams. So I didn't really see him tonight. I don't know if he played or not. If he did, then he probably didn't have the best of games. And then the linebacker core just doing its best. I mean, the secondary was getting cooked, especially fucking Marco Wilson. That dude, as I said from the beginning, that dude is trash. Marco Wilson, I'm sorry, you are fucking trash, dog. Okay, I'm sorry to say this, man, but looking at you play, it makes me sad because how fucking horrid you are. Sure, you had that pick and that cool moment against the Saints, but you haven't done shit since. You got cooked on that first play in the Saints game, and you just keep on getting cooked year round, man. You're fucking terrible. Byron Murphy, I can't wait till you come back and try to look up Debo, man. Debo had this up a heyday. The whole Niners offense had a fucking field day against us, man. We're just fucking pathetic. We're a pathetic franchise. We're just laughable now in the NFL. We're like the laughing stock of the fucking NFC West, like usual. And it looks like we never will win shit, man. And it looks like next season, if nothing changes, if Cliff Kingsbury's still our head coach, and if Steve Keim is still the GM, please, for the love of God, if you're gonna do one thing, I would honestly, at this point, I think I would rather have Steve Keim gone more than Cliff Kingsbury. That might be a hot take, but Steve Keim is top 5 worst GMs ever in the fucking league. That dude cannot draft for shit. Okay? O-line. Think about all the O-line fucking failed prospects. Think about all the fucking failed D-line prospects. Leaky Fotu. Like, what? He's trash. Isaiah Simmons. Isaiah Simmons is okay, but he's not playing like a number 8 overall pick. Zayman Collins, again, he's okay. He's doing his thing, but it's just, again, we're just a mediocre football team. We don't have an urge to win. We don't have good game plans. We're not doing nothing. We just fucking suck, man. It's so disappointing. It's because I come out and cheer for this team week in, week out, and it leads me to feeling like this, and it leads me just hating on the team because it's like there's no positives about this game. What's a positive about this game? There's none. I mean, Greg Dortch, that's the only, I guess, positive I could think about in this game, and he had a pretty good game, don't get me wrong, but this team is just laughable. We're just a laughable fucking bottom pity of the NFC West. And I guess the Rams have a worse record than us, but I won't be surprised if we finish last and the Rams win some games because the Rams have talent and they actually have a good fucking coach in Sean McVay. Unlike we have a coach in Cliff Kingsbury who just belongs in college, to be honest. I don't know how Cliff Kingsbury got the job here in Arizona. At this point, man, season is done. And I guess look forward to next season, even though I'm not even fucking excited for next season. Every season I come in, pretty excited, but I think next season, if nothing changes, there's nothing to be excited about. Kyler definitely has regressed this year. Through his games that he's played before he got injured, he kind of did regress. O-line is still fucking atrocious. And I guess what Hollywood Brown, DeAndre Hopkins, I guess they're going to come back, but it doesn't matter because our O-line is top 5 worst I've ever seen in my eyeballs, bro. That O-line is shit. Like, at this point, put me in the fucking game. I'm not even kidding. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys, man. I guess go Cards, but we are fucking terrible. So yeah, see ya.